Okay, this is another thing that you will find over time happens. And it's a perfectly, honestly, okay and great thing to happen. Now, when I started streaming way back in 2023, and it was May. I was May of 2023. I was living in a hotel. And I decided to film myself playing guitar. Now, the very thing that I was afraid of was my own voice. And I never had a great relationship with my own voice for singing. I never had confidence in my life to spare me at all about it. And you know what? Over time, I did a lot of instrumental songs. I would literally sit down at my guitar and play. I had fingernail polish on, but that's my style. Like, I honestly don't get bothered by wearing this stuff. And I literally would play guitar, and I'm an incredible guitarist, like legit incredible guitarist. Hell, right now in my life, I am 25 years experience with guitar. I'm 37. I started when I was 12. 14 years of age, I start to write my own music and legitimately write lyrics. Now, they weren't the best lyrics ever. Like, I will tell you, they were complete garbage. But I started writing music and I started to jam out to stuff that made me feel good and made me feel happy. And most of my music was about day to day life or about causes that I felt really inclined to be motivated to talk about. Like the rainforest was actually one of my oldest songs. I just did the instrumental to it and I fixed up most of the problems with it. But there's one song that I did on my YouTube channel that is as close as possible to what it was like to be in a room with me at like about 14. And that was like the good old days or something like that. It's like one of the ones that was like I even have in the description that it was actually closest to what it was like. And it was like 15 minutes long, instrumental. Like, that is the longest I've ever done something for a length of the song. But over years, I started to get my confidence back. Like, I used to have confidence in my voice. I used to be really proud of my voice. And then all of a sudden, I just got beaten down enough where I just didn't. But I started to have confidence again. I started to sing. People actually praised me on my channel. I was very happy about it. I continued to do it. And I kept on making more and more and more and more songs. And they're all original. Like 10, maybe 9 of them aren't. But it's like 170 something maybe right now that are original. And that's what happens. Over time, your confidence builds. Over time, what you felt you could never do as a person will become very possible. You just have to look at yourself and say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating myself up. Stop it. You're doing great. People are praising you. And just honestly, look at yourself in the mirror and see the good you give. Because the good you give comes back to you. If you give evil and narcissistic crap, only dismay and hatred will come your way. And that's what people fail to understand. Is that as you grow, so does your content. And it's a natural thing. One day you will let's say you're like me. One day you'll do instrumentals. The next day you'll start to make your own songs with lyrics and look at them and be like, wow, they're amazing. I wish I had someone sing it. And then click in your head, wait a minute, I could sing it. And then just build your confidence enough where you can actually sing your songs. And then you just branch out and do other things. Like, for God's sake, I write books. I write poetry books. I self-publish on Amazon Kindle. I am an author. I am. And when I show people my stuff, they're like, wow, this stuff is deep. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Because it is. Like, my thinking is very deep and very aligned with thinking. Because if I can't make you think, then I fail as an actual writer. Because the one thing about writing that you all should really be aware of is thought provocation. And thought-provoking material sells a lot better and means a lot more than thoughtless, mindless bullshit. And there you go with the secret to a content. And that's my secret with content. Thought provocation makes people talk a lot more than mindless bullshit. Yes, he'll talk more, but it's not going to be positive. It's going to be like, hey, did you see Jerry last night? He was such a goddamn moron. He got literally arrested for acting like a chicken in the middle of the road. And like, I'm very sure that probably fucking happened already. I am fucking positive. But that shit is mindless bullshit, and you heard the reaction. It's like he's a fucking laughing stock. Now, go to the other direction. Oh, Jerry put out this poem. It really was mesmerizing. It made me think about stuff that I didn't think before about. And you get that reaction. And even with the nod. And honestly, that's a lot more to your credibility as a fucking content creator, as an actual person. Because people will not look at you like a goddamn reject, but will literally see you as a person. And I didn't want to say the other word, because I'm trying my best to not be as brutally honest as I can possibly be. I am honest. I just don't want to be brutally honest and literally say something that may offend someone, potentially. Because this is a course that I'm trying to open up to everyone to learn from. And everyone's welcome to learn. And everyone is welcome to take these lessons and apply it. That's what I want, is you to apply this stuff. And maybe, just maybe, we can change the landscape of TikTok, change the landscape of Kick. Be mindful of what we put on YouTube. Be mindful of what we put on Instagram. Honestly, it will help you better. And I mean this. If we can all turn into positive thinking people, you will find a lot of people will like you better. And if you are one of those people-pleasing people, let me say this, and say this straightforward. You'll never please everyone. You just can't. Like what I say may come off non-offensive to a lot of people, but someone, somewhere, somehow, some way will find this offensive. And you know what? That's on them, and that's fine with them. So, you know what? Hat's almost off to you. Just take care. All right, see you in the next.